back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about how Fortnite are just some stupid geniuses making so much money. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so you're obviously watching this video because you're either play Fortnite, you're just looking at Fortnite, you're just interested in Fortnite, or just want some money, and you're just watching Fortnite. And, you're just addicted to Fortnite at this point. You just want to learn more, or you're just on my channel, watching my regular content. If you don't know me, I build online businesses, and I also, like to talk about business models that you may be familiar with and kind of try to correlate it to entrepreneurship and how you can keep things going and, succeed in your life and become financially free. Okay, so Fortnite, the battle royale viral frenzy that everyone is playing. We all know about it. And everyone likes to wonder, well, how much are they making? It's a free game. How are they even making money? And it's pretty obvious for those of you who really are in the game and really understand the game. It's a lot of their money is either made from selling the V-Bucks or the virtual currency for you guys to buy, the products, or even selling the upsell packages like the standard edition, deluxe edition, and so on. They just are, just getting so much money just from, promoting this free game. People are just playing it and it's really going viral. But, a lot of people really want to understand. So I'm going to take you to this whiteboard. Let's get it. I really want to break it down. So according to this article, they've earned, they netted over, $200 million. So you just want to think about that. Last month, a game making $200 million plus dollars. And I just want you to think about how they've done that. I want to break kind of down how they've done that. Now, look, this right here wasn't a get or rich quick. This didn't happen overnight. This game didn't just become viral from the starting up. No, this game been out for nearly, I think it was about 7+ years. I'm not really even sure, but I know it's been out for a long time. So if you think about it, this business had its ups and downs, and right now it's going through a real up, and it's what goes up must come down at some point. So we should expect that this game isn't going to be here forever, but for now, they're really just taking advantage of the moment, of the viral, of the trend. And they're really taking advantage as much as they can so they can continue to make so much money because you know, based off this model, there's really, people, from my experience, games with great stories usually continue for a long time, long times. The online experience really just lasts for now, and if once they stop updating or changing the story, continuing a storyline to what's going on, you know, it's going to be really hard for them to continue this game. But I'm not letting them down on that. They can last for as long as much as possible. They are the ones with the game that in over 200 millions and millions of dollars every single month from this crazy addiction. It's what really people wanted. And what they did is they simply, you know, took something that was a hidden desire, which was everyone for themselves. So basically, battle royale, battle royale. Everyone has been desiring, a game mode where, you know, kind of like this low-key, hidden, interest like search and destroy on Call of Duty. You have one life, you have to survive, complete a mission, and this mission is just pretty much survival of the fittest, basically. Everyone has been waiting for, who's going to be the best survivor. So you got, just you, the individual, online competing against hundreds of other players. So well, no, just hundreds of players every single day, and they're just seeing if who's going to last the longest, who's going to survive the longest, and that's really, literally a desire for video games that wasn't known. And Fortnite, as the experts, they took advantage of this and created this game. And as you see, there's other battle royale games out here, but unlike all the other ones, this one, it's more set back. It's not, with the futuristic bullshit that we have been used to getting annoyed with Call of Duty. It's not like the Halos, not like the Battle Wars and all that. It's really, more set back. You're opening chests, you're in forest, you have different areas, but it's more set back and it's it's enclosing. So they really, I don't want to make this some video game channel, but this is literally, I'm just going to show you like what they did. They took a hidden desire, made a simple game, not something complicated. This game is very simple to learn, and they're milking and creating so much money from it. So if you ever notice, when you're just making money, is don't make things too complicated if you want to make a lot of money. Especially because when it's simple and it's not complicated, just you can make tons of money. A lot of people like to, over exaggerate their games, and what happens is it really, you know, prevents people from even wanting to take action or wanting to even interact with certain type of games and certain type of anything. Think about it. I always like to bring the restaurant. Imagine with a restaurant you had to go through step A, B, and C, D, E, F, and G just to get a burger. And instead of it just being A and B, you get online and you just order your burger and you just wait for it to come. So A, B, C. See how simple that is? They try to make it completely simple for the user. And when it's simple, it's attracted. You can attract the masses. When you make it simple, quick, easy, you can attract the masses because that's just what the masses like. You gotta think about it. If this was a complicated game, like where you have to like upgrade your player, every day you have to make sure you're playing in order to keep your player in shape, and you have to buy health just to play a new round, and you have to, wait hours just to play the next time, rather than it just being unlimited nonsense and fun, you know, you're losing that base, especially if this is going to be a free game. So look, imagine like, so that's another thing. They made it free. And in business, it's almost like bait. This free right here is like bait. It's free value, and then their value and their bait, something that they would actually pay for. So they gave something free of value that is willing to be paid for. Like, come on, let's be honest. Some of you guys will actually pay for this game at this point if it wasn't free. Like if this game was 20, $60, you guys would pay for it. So they gave something free of value. This was a very simple, addicting game, and they were able to attract the masses. But there's more that goes into it when it comes to attracting masses. I'm going to talk about that. They gave a free game of value, and they were able to attract the masses. And what they were able to do is, they gave the game a value, but people always will want more than what they have. So they want these skins, they want these, tools, and although these tools really do nothing, they just want to, survival of the fittest. You might as well have a nice look to you. You might as well look like, the better player. You might as well have those things. So they were able to, you know, have these simple desires that really mean nothing, have no purpose, and monetize for it. So they took something stupid and monetized off it because people just have these desires to just look and feel and, you know, be great when honestly just having the average old player, you can do the same exact thing as having besides, changing for a skin. And this is just, it's kind of like, people paying thousands of dollars just to, listen to someone play in person rather than just listening over the radio. You're getting the same, not the same experience, but you're getting the same, product in a way. I guess you're just getting it live, or it's kind of in a better situation. How I can put it for you, and they're just, just taking all the money that they can from this while it lasts until people really give up on this game and it really dies out. And they're making this money. They're making this money and using it to reach more masses, paying out influencers and, gaming influencers and so on, allowing their game to be, broadcasted and just upselling so much more. So as they make money from stuff like this, they're able to upsell to these other products. So they have their $39.99 product and they have their $59.99 product for the the deluxe edition, standard edition. And I'm not all diving all deep into what these products have. It's not what this channel's for, but they would upsell them. They have to understand, they started from free, then they had some small ticket with these V-Bucks and so on, and now they're able to upsell into when people want even more entertainment. So people will start buying the story version, trying to get more into the game because now that they're really into it, they're you know and also not only this, they're also upselling them into the membership that gets you season passes or whatever. There's so much more that they're upselling. They're able to make way more money from the upsells. You know, get more people, and you're able to they're really able to learn their ideal customer and their dream customer because these are people who actually spent the maximum amount of money on the game. So that's how they're making a lot of money. That's their at least that's probably the most of the sales process. You know, Epic Games has made mini games before, but this one is just really dominating the industry. It's literally taking out every other game I can really think of, and it's completely free, which was makes it great. So I'm pretty sure I can see other businesses. Yeah, so I can pretty much see about a bunch of other business models making tons of money in the future. But for now, they're just milking off whatever they have right now. So what's another way? How are they able to expand their reach to the masses? And people really don't believe this is possible, but they're just doing it. It's with social media. I'm just going to put SM right here. Think about it. You go on YouTube and you look up Fortnite. You're going to see the top gamers, even the gamers who were playing Call of Duty in the past. Now all you see them doing is playing Fortnite. You know, Fortnite, Fortnite. It's like their new game. The only game that really everyone is playing because they see that it's viral and it's trending. So social media influencers, social media video game players, the gamers are all playing this game. What happens when more people, a lot of people, millions of people are playing it? A lot of people are going to get this game for free, and they're going to go through that sales process I was talking about earlier. You know, going from the V-Bucks, going from buying the high packages, and going from getting the season passes. And the company's able to make thousands and thousands of dollars simply from the simply from pure emotions of for entertainment and playing with their friends. So look, another thing is, not only social media, but they're making more money because their friends are playing. Imagine you see your friends playing this game and it's free. You're going to download it as well just to try it out. You see that your friends are addicted, their friends are going to get addicted, and once again, they're going to go through that same exact process and get sold over and over. They're gonna go through the process where they, buy the V-Bucks so they can look like their friends, and they're gonna, they see their friends playing story mode, then they're gonna want to play the story mode, and then they're gonna, just basically take all the upsells, and Fortnite's just gonna make so much money, and they're gonna buy the season pass as well, because they see their friends with the season pass, and it's giving them all these benefits, and then they're gonna, go through the same exact process for the game. And then the game's just going to make so much money, which is nothing wrong with that. It's a video game. People like to get entertained. People like having everything they can. That's just how it works. It's how they make their money. What's the next part? The next part is celebrities. Go on YouTube, you can see celebrities playing the game. And what happens when you see your celebrity playing a game? Even females celebrities are playing the game. I mean, what happens? They play the game. People see them playing the game. They download this game for completely free to play with this celebrity. Try to play with the celebrities or even play with their friends because celebrities play the game. Their friends see them. Their people seeing them play the game. They get Fortnite. Go through the same process. They see the celebrity with a costume on that they want. They buy the V-Bucks for the costume. Then they get upsold for the other stuff because they love the game so much. Even though this is a crappy game, it's very simple. Everyone's just going through the same process. you know. And then they're getting the season pass and all that jazz. And maybe they're getting the season pass before this and before that and before that. It doesn't matter. This is getting sold, and although this is a free game, that the average value per customer, I'm pretty sure is well over $60, which is what the retail is for a bunch of other games that aren't viral right now and aren't trending like this. So Fortnite is really taking advantage of this process that a lot of normal and business owners should be taking in order to generate a lot of income. Imagine making a game super free, a free game that's going to go viral simply because it's free and everyone's able to play and everyone has the money to play this game. And they even if they don't end up going through your upsells and other sells, they're able to, they're a free user promoting the game because they're most likely going to be posting it on social media or talking about it, and other people are going to download it, and they're going to have those customers, whether you're going to have those customers out there who are going to go through the entire, what I like to call, the value ladder. They're going to go buy everything. They're going to become that customer for you because they know, like, and trust Fortnite with their money, and will give them that great experience. And the one in there was one more way that they're really cracking down on, grow getting their game out to the masses, and that's with taking trends. As you can see, as of recent, they made a partnership with Marvel, and I also made a video on Marvel Genius. And you know, what is better to do than to take that partnership with Marvel and implement the Thanos into the video game? And what is that going to do? That's going to keep when their game's dropping down, it's going to scale them right back up because everyone wants to play what's new and what's trending. And to take a trend like Marvel, to catch this trend and monetize off it, it's pure genius. Imagine all the Marvel users that came from came from just playing Marvel video games and watching reading Marvel comics to playing Fortnite. Look at that, just because they want to compete against Thanos and what he's done in the movie and all that. So Fortnite is pretty genius. They're making a lot of money simply because of that. I hope I was able to break that down to you guys a little bit of some. If you got some insight on Fortnite's genius, ways to make money, and you got some ideas on what you may want to do in the future, understand that it takes more than just making a video game to make tons of money. A lot of people just think that it takes more than you to just invent something. It has to really solve a problem. It has to really become super entertaining. It has to be really valuable and have a value ladder that is profitable and worth you know profitable and worth playing, or just worth experience. And so, as you know, I like to connect this to entrepreneurship because a lot of businesses really need to understand that they have to take advantage of the value ladder. It does not matter what business you're in, whether you're making money online or whether you're simply, you know, just selling something on the street and you're just an entrepreneur. You need to understand the value of your customer and how much they'll be worth to you. Whether they're will be worth $0 or $125 per customer on average. You really have to understand the value added because this will determine how much you're willing to put into advertising for your business, as well as determine whether you're really even going to go into business for the money or not. So understand your value ladder, understand the worth of your customer, because although this game is free, it's well worth the value of their customer, because their customers will keep on buying and buying and buying because they're giving them that amazing experience. So I want you guys to really understand those things. So as always, I like to connect this to entrepreneurship, and as you can see, for those in the video game community, if you aren't familiar with me, this is the type of content I like to put out to help people grow and build an online business. I always have a bunch of free stuff. I have my free ebook. I have an opportunity that you can get started if you're ever interested in making money online, and so much more. I always put out email updates and so much content for you to watch. So if you enjoyed this video on your favorite video game, Fortnite, and how they're making tons of money, leave a like and leave a little subscribe. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. I'm out. Become a dimension builder. Hit that button. Peace.